It's January 17th, just before sunrise. This is the Oregon Coast Adventure Journal, and setting off from Bandon to Port Orford. We've got a beautiful day. I call it the January break, where we have 2 or 3 weeks sometimes. Usually it's about 4 or 5 days of just clear weather, no wind to speak of, no rain. But you're always a little apprehensive starting out. There's always a fear there, and then once you get going, your feet take over. You gain strength the more you go, the less fear you have. I'm losing my self-consciousness the more I walk, and the better that feels. I'm at the end of open area sign. No motor vehicles beyond this point. I'm starting to feel the isolation a little bit more. I haven't seen any footprints on the beach for a while. There's a nice sign here that says "Attention Beach Hikers, Trail Difficulty. Most difficult. Black Diamond." I've come, let's see, I was at the Coquille River South Jetty this morning, sunrise. I've gone 5 miles, it says. I've got another mile to go before I get to the New River mouth. My goal originally was to make it to Cape Blanco today, and I don't know how much farther it is from Floras Lake to Cape Blanco. I assume it's at least another 10 miles via the beach, so we'll see. I don't know. I'm going to keep pressing forward, see how good I feel, see how these creek crossings, these river crossings end up. I may call it quits at Floras. Okay, well, I made it to the mouth of New River. Actually, wasn't as far as I thought. I don't think that map really is accurate as far as the miles go. That's okay. But there's a lot more water here than there was last time, and it's kind of a narrow bank. So I'm going to walk up along the east side of the river, and hopefully I'll find a little shallow spot, or a slower spot anyway, where I can gear up and get across. Okay, well, I'm all geared up. I got my waders on, and I'm ready to cross New River. Right over there. I'm a little apprehensive about it. I hope I don't have to take my backpack off and carry it over my head. It might just be too deep in general for me to carry on, so we'll see. Also, if it sounds different, it's because I took my microphone off and it's not waterproof. Okay, let's do this. But it just gets too deep in the sand, and I can't see the bottom by myself, and I don't want this to turn into some, Survivor Man bullshit. So my best bet, I think, is just to maybe make my way up on the east side as far as I can go, and then just see what happens. Because I certainly can't cross here. And I don't think it's just because I'm being a wimp. I think it's just I don't want to be stupid about this. It could get really steep over there, and really deep really quick, and I could be in sand and lose my balance and just be sunk. So I knew this was the wrong time of year to try and get across this. Try and do this stretch anyway. There's a lot of water on this stretch. I just have never really been down here during the winter time, at least to try and cross over. Not here anyway, at the mouth of New River. So I'll just press on, I guess. I'll see where I can go. I mean, I'm looking up straight ahead there, and I mean, it looks fairly passable up there against the left side. As you can see, my progress has slowed quite a bit. I haven't been able to get across. Just simply due to the volume of water in New River right now. It's pretty dirty. I can't see the bottom, which kind of makes me nervous when I try and cross. So I'm forced to walk along basically this, I don't know, this slope of gorse, this gorse fall, and then across areas like this, you know. It's slow going. Slow going. All right. I can't stop for too long, but I finally found a way across, and I guess we can continue. Wow. Here it is. It was a little hairy, a few spots, but a lifetime of fly fishing and navigating rivers. You kind of learn to read the depth and what the riffles are doing. It's just a matter of walking over there now. Right there. I don't want to sweat too much because then I'll get wet, so I should probably take these off as soon as possible, but feels good to get across there. Just stick with it, I guess. Eventually you'll find a way. Just came across some snowy plovers. So when I'm walking through the dunes here, I have to be incredibly mindful that I'm not accidentally stepping on one of their nests or disturbing their site. They seem to be doing pretty well, though. There's a lot of them. I'm trying really hard not to make this all about me and really focus on what's right in front of me. I know I'm filming myself again right now, but I really want to try and make this about place and where I am, and make it more about the ocean and the beach and the sand dunes and my surroundings. And I can't help but put myself in there, but I'm really not the focus, or at least I shouldn't be. Just about to Floras Lake. The clouds are starting to roll in, and I'm beat, really tired, struggling. This is one of the hardest things I've ever tried to do. Walking that amount of, for me, walking that long on uneven ground in the soft sand is just crippling. And this uneven pasture is a welcome change. It's slow going still because my feet are cramping up and so are my shoulders, but it's worth it. It's beautiful, and I just feel lucky and thankful to be out here. I wish more people would take notice of places like this, suffer through it, and push their own boundaries and get to places like this. I think people would take more notice of the environment if they did that. They just have a sense of scope. I mean, you get in your car and you can drive anywhere, and you're there. No effort at all. You know, just a mental taxation of paying attention. But when you're out here and you're physically doing it with your body, I mean, you find a groove at some point, but I just haven't been able to find it. It's just brutal stuff. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with that other than to recommend that more people get out and suffer. But in a good way.